We just start 2025. I'm feeling very tired this morning because I got woken up by my neighbours arguing yet again. It seems like every Friday. The fatigue hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday. So we shall see how I get on today. All praises to God. Everything will be good going forward. I got to give I praise my surgeon anyway because he did really do a good job of my surgery. My scarring is minimal and it's healed very, very well. He did a feel. He had a look. That sounds really bad. Pause. Cycle 15 is complete. This is where it goes left. Since it's been installed, the washing machine has leaked. So all this afternoon, I have spent 3 hours trying to talk to a human at Hotpoint, which seems virtually impossible. No matter how good AI can get, it doesn't have the human touch. So it's been a bit of a stressful morning. Just all tapped out of foolishness at the moment. I should say morning, people. It is 11:25 on Friday the 28th of February. It's the last day of February. I cannot believe how quickly this month has gone by and we are already in March, which means we are nearly at the first quarter of the year. Can you imagine? We just start 2025. Anyway, we're on our way to do a food shop. I'm only going to pick up a few things. I forgot what Carmen told me to get now. Damn it. Oh, I'll remember when I get in the shop. And then Mum's on her way to see a family friend who's currently in hospital. So that is the plans for today. Plus, I've got a telephone appointment this afternoon at 10 to 4. So I need to be home. I'm feeling very tired this morning because I got woken up by my neighbours arguing yet again. It seems like every Friday they are my alarm clock. I don't actually need an alarm clock because they for sure wake me up. And this morning, I'm sure the conversation was about their dog having fleas.
Hashtag gross.
Yeah, that was the conversation this morning. So I'm feeling a little bit delicate. If I need to have a nap, I will have a nap. I know I didn't come back yesterday and pick up the camera, and that was mainly because that feeling I had yesterday, I don't know if it was the anesthetic or just the whole traveling all the way on the train, but when I say the tiredness licked me about, if he does this and then comes in front of you, I'm gonna cuss because he could have let you in. Anyway, when I say the tiredness, I got to about 4:30 maybe, and I could not keep my eyes open. I said, no, I gotta go and lie down.
You want to take a nap?
I'm taking a nap here.
Okay, take a nap right there then. Good night.
Good night.
I slept till, I would say, about 6:30, something to 7, before I finally woke up, and I was like, yeah, I needed that nap. So yeah, the fatigue hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday. So we shall see how I get on today because I am still feeling a bit tired. Mum's saying she's tired. I just genuinely feel, I'll be honest with you, yeah, I feel like these winter months, because as much as it's a new year, we are still in the dead of winter. You just feel lethargic.
I just think it's when we first started, it didn't hit us as hard.
Well,
but I think going
to the hospital
and doing things like that.
Yeah, it has been a lot.
And now, because it's been on now for nearly a year, I think it's now getting to us, and
okay,
I am
makes sense.
Really tired.
I mean, it was hard enough through the summer, and I think, to be honest, as hard as it was for the summer, we didn't mind because the weather was good. You felt okay. Well, I didn't feel okay, but the weather was good and you was just like, all right, cool, I gotta do this. But to have to go to the hospital every 3 weeks for the last year has not been fun for this injection. So yeah, I'm coming to the end. I've still got a few more months left because we've got March, April, and my last one is in the middle of May. So I've still got 2.5 months left to go. I don't know.
Plus all the other appointments as well.
Yeah, and those appointments are not stopping because I got an appointment. Look at this ass. Look at this one. Sometimes I just don't understand why people do stuff like that. Couldn't he come in behind you? For all the cutting across that you nearly cut off and swipe the front of your car. Anyway, what was I going to say? We've had a lot of appointments. I still have an appointment every 6 weeks. I think I have an appointment every 6 weeks with the oncologist. I obviously had an MRI. I've got another appointment with my surgeon next week to talk about the next surgery. Yeah, it is a lot. I don't think people really, the constant up and down, and also because the hospital isn't, I don't know if you guys can see me because the sun is shining today, because the hospital isn't round the corner and we always have to get on the train, or it's not somewhere we could drive to. Yeah, it is a little bit long, I'm not gonna lie to you, but hey, the fact that I've got this far, I'm coming to the end of it. All praises to God, everything will be good going forward. And I mean, I've still got a long way to go in terms of, I still got to go and get yearly checkups to check, and make sure that the cancer cancer has fully gone and it's not come back. I think every time I go for an appointment or checkup, it's going to be, the anxiety is going to be there. But there are a lot of people I have to remember that don't have reoccurrences, so I have to kind of keep that at the forefront of my mind. Not everybody has a reoccurrence, so that is where we are. I don't know, I do need to ask my oncologist if that's houses, isn't it?
Houses.
They're turning them into flats.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to ask my oncologist in terms of, I don't even know how they measure. I don't know, because they did a blood test when I did my chemo. I haven't had another one since, and I think that blood test was to determine how much, if there was any cancer in the blood. But yeah, I don't know. I ain't heard back from my MRI. I thought I would have heard back by now, but I also know that those results haven't been posted to my account, so I don't know if my oncologist has even seen them. I don't know. But anyway, we are now at Sainsbury's. Yeah, we're gonna do the shop. I actually feel a little bit sick today. I don't know if it's because I didn't drink a lot yesterday, but I felt a little bit sickly, and I've had to keep taking these tablets, the anti-sickness tablets, because I'm not really sure why.
Over.
You're not straight, I can tell you that much. Anyway, yeah, so let's go and do this food shop. I'm only gonna get a few bits. Kyron's cooking on Wednesdays now. This is giving his mum a break. This is what we love to see. So he said he's gonna make
That will have to do.
special fried rice and prawns with broccoli. So good stuff, good stuff. We're gonna go and get a few items for him now so he can do his meal. All right, let's go do this. That is 1165, yeah. 1165. Look, it picked you up.
Yeah.
Alright, peeps, it is Wednesday,
Let's
the 5th of March. I am back at Whips today. I don't even know if
for 2 hours.
yeah. I don't know if I shouldn't be here for longer than, I'm hoping I'm not going to be here for longer than 2 hours, mate. Busy, we come at the right time. Look, there was a space there. Did you miss that when you came in?
No, it wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm getting confused because I'm stood in the car park at the moment. It's Wednesday, the 5th of March.
Right,
I'm
let's
at
go.
Whips today to go and see my surgeon. This should be for him to tell me when he can do the other surgery I've got to go in for. So that's what we've come today to hospital for. Tomorrow is Herceptin Cycle 15, which means I'll only have, how many more after that? 3? Yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18. 3 innit? 3 more cycles and then I'm done. Herceptin will be complete, which is crazy because that means I've completed a year of treatment, but not so crazy because I'll be glad when it's over. And I can get on with life again. I can deal with just the side effects of the hormone suppression, but I can't deal with that and the Herceptin at the same time. We're gonna wait because these steps are small. All right, let's get in.
Moments later.
All right, people, we are already out. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
You see me, if my appointment is at 2, I want to be called in at 2 and out.
That was good, Dr. Ullah.
Dr. Ullah, I got to give I praise my surgeon anyway because he did really do a good job of my surgery. My scarring is minimal and it's healed very, very well. And you actually can't see the scar. This might be TMI. When I don't have a bra on, can't really see the scarring. You can only see a slight bit of it at the side. Oof, this road is terrible, Whips. You need to resurface. It's a nice day today. You see, when the sun is out in London town, let me tell you, when the sun is out in London town, you feel good. This is why I feel like I need to live in a warm climate. Because I just feel good when the sun is shining. When the sun is not shining, I don't feel so... Oh, you can't see me now. I don't feel so good. But anyway, we was there for 5 to 2. He called me in just after 2, innit?
Yeah.
Called me in just after 2 o'clock. I was in. I was out. Bada bing, bada boom. We was done. He says he can't... It doesn't feel... Did he say he can't... It doesn't look like... What did he say? He did a feel. He had a look. And that sounds really bad. Pause. He obviously had to check because the whole reason why my second surgery has been delayed is because he was very adamant when he did my first surgery that he wasn't going to reduce both of them at the same time, because he made me very aware that once I have radiation, the side that I have the radiation on will shrink slightly and will change, and then I will look very weird because one will be slightly bigger than the other. So he has always from the very beginning told me that he would not do the reduction on the other side until my left side has settled and healed after radiation. Now he said it's usually about 6 months, which means my 6 months would be in April, which kind of makes sense then why I'm still feeling a little bit sore and tender. So he's booked me in, he's asked them to book me in for another mammogram because he said I should have had another one. So I'm going to get both sides done, which is very interesting because I was speaking when I went to the Breast Cancer Now event. There was women who were there who were saying when they've been for their checkup, they only get checked on the side where the cancer was found. They don't get checked on the other side, which is weird to me.
Yours is estrogen based.
Oh,
why they're probably doing it just in case something don't appear on the other side.
Yes, that is very true. Mum made a very good point. Well done, Batman. I don't know if you heard that, but Mum was basically saying because my one is estrogen positive, maybe that's why they do both sides, because
they might not have been estrogen positive, you see.
That's a point.
And you're still producing estrogen.
Yes. So I am kind of a bit of a risk at the moment until they start those injections. That's how I feel. I just wish they'd just get them started. I know I'm going to have the side effects, but I'd rather have the side effects now while I'm off work. Fling them at me and let my body get used to them. So anyway, let's get back to the story. He's basically booked me in for that. So he said they will do that in about a month to 2 months. Once I've done that, he will see me in 2 to 3 months. Did he say 2 to 3 months?
Yeah.
He will see me in 2 to 3 months. And once he's seen me, he will give me at that appointment when he'll do the next surgery. Which, to be honest, do you know what? I'm not mad at it because my Herceptin doesn't finish until mid-May. So if he's not going to do the surgery to maybe July, do you know what? It will allow my body to adjust and heal after the Herceptin. Because I'll be honest with you, the Herceptin I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of the Herceptin. I feel like I've got a constant cold, as you can hear. I either feel blocked up or my nose is constantly running or I'm sneezing, which, sounds like I've got really bad hay fever, but it's constant. The dodgy tummy, I'm not gonna miss that. Although I've been told you will still get the dodgy tummy because apparently when your estrogen levels drop, it can affect your tummy as well. So when they do put me on that Zoladex, I think I'm still going to have issues with my stomach. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But it will allow my body, I think, time to just repair itself. Because although I'm not having the chemo, I'm still having some form of a therapy. And Herceptin actually attaches itself to your immune system to train your immune system to look out for the HER2 positive element of cancer cells to attack them when they see them. Which is why my immune system is shot at the moment, I think, because I don't think I've had more colds this year than I've ever had. I usually get 1 cold a year, usually when the seasons change, September, October, and then I'm good. I've had 2 in the space of a couple of months, which is another reason why when I get on the train and things like that, I wear a mask. I don't play about now because until my body is back to optimal health, I'm not playing. So it looks like the surgery isn't going to be till maybe July, but it's all good, At least I know I'm having I'm having another surgery. Yeah, everybody, look, 16 degrees. Yeah, everybody's out enjoying the British sunshine because they know Mr. Sun doesn't make an appearance very often. And when he does, you got to get it while you can, mate. Because once it's gone, it's gone. Anyway, we are now popped to Sainsbury's. I'm coming to pick up Kyron a sauce today because Kyron is cooking dinner to give me a break. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm going to go home and do a few bits for my mum. Kyron has got to book in for his interview at Loughborough. We got to do that and I got to book the tickets today. And he's got a book at Southwark. So there's a lot to do today. But it's not too bad because it's only something to 3. So all good. So let's go and do what we need to do. Thursday the 6th of March and I am on my way to the hospital. I am solo dolo today. I've got to go and get my next round of Herceptin. This is cycle 15. So after today I have 3 more treatments and I am done. And to say I'm not excited would be a lie. It has been a very long year for this treatment. I started my chemo in May, finished the chemo in August, and have continued on with the Herceptin since then. So ultimately, I've been on the Herceptin for nearly a year. I'm glad I'm coming to an end. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm glad I am coming to an end because the side effects are not fun. It's about 8 past. I should be able to get there 10:45. So I'm going to put the camera down because I can't walk and talk fast. I'll get out of breath and I'll catch you on the flip side. Right, I'm finished. Cycle 15 is complete. Just have 3 more and I am done. Actually a really nice day today. Whether the weather will stay like this, it's a completely different scenario. It feels very lovely in London town when the sun is shining. I just make my way back on the train. If you lot can hear me, I've got my microphone on, but that drilling is very loud. Right, let me make my way back home, get on with the rest of my day. Back home. I've been home for a little while. I've just made myself something to eat. I've got a little bit of organic coconut water because I feel a bit dehydrated today, and I've got a little bit of sushi rice, edamame beans, some smoked salmon, avocado, and some nori sheet. My little spin on a poke bowl without no mango. That's the only thing I don't have. Mango is not easiest to come by, unfortunately. Not during this time. It's not very sweet. In the next month or so, probably I'll be able to get some and they'll be nice and sweet, and I can add that then to these bowls. But this should be enough to hold me until dinner time. So I'm gonna eat. Got a few bits to do. I need to sort out something for Mum's birthday. Mum is turning 65 this year, so it's a big birthday and I need to figure out what we're doing. I'm going to sit today and try and do that. Also, because Kai has 2 unis to visit, so I need to check the tickets and try and book those tickets for that, so I can book it in advance. I'll not be rushing to do it last minute. Yeah, so let me get on with that and I'll catch up with you guys in a little while.
The next day.
I'm going to say afternoon, people. It is about 10 past 3 in the afternoon. We should have left the house ages ago, but we have been tussling and fighting, hear what I'm saying, with Argos and Hotpoint. Now, we have been long-time customers of Argos and we have never really had any issues with any of the items we have had delivered from Argos. However, on this occasion, Mum decided to buy herself a new washing machine on Argos's website. However, the item was delivered by Hotpoint and installed by Hotpoint, which on an ordinary day, that should not be the issue. This is where it goes left. Since it's been installed, the washing machine has leaked. Found Argos. Argos said, you have to go directly to Hotpoint. We've gone directly to Hotpoint. They've said, well, we need to send an engineer out to come and have a look at it and then we can go from there. They've sent an engineer out. The engineer has replaced a part and claimed that that replacement of the part should be it. Well, that wasn't it. Mum decided that same evening she is going to put the washing machine on because now it should be fixed. Obviously, you know where I'm going with this conversation. It was not fixed and it began to leak. Mum contacted them again. They said we have to send out another engineer. You see where I'm going with this? You see why I'm getting agitated? The engineer was booked for today. They have now cancelled the engineer yesterday and then rebooked it for the 11th, which my mum can't do. So all this afternoon I have spent, or the early parts of this afternoon, 3 hours trying to talk to a human at Hotpoint, which seems virtually impossible, and also trying to talk to someone at Argos to figure out what the hell is going on. Because I appreciate that the item was delivered by Hotpoint and installed by Hotpoint, but guess what, Argos? I bought the item on your website. So therefore, in terms of my consumer rights, you guys are liable, not the manufacturer. You guys are liable because you are the ones who took the money and then said to us, now you have to go to Hotpoint to get it sorted. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
All these companies who are relying on AI, this is about to get 10 times worse because you having bots or not having real people to talk to anyone, even if your call center is small, or even having an email address where you can actually send your complaint over. The fact that you have got no one you can talk to who is a actual person and not a bot. It's highly frustrating. And what people don't even realize is, what I don't think a lot of us realize is, this is about to get 10 times worse. Because now where everyone's relying on AI, you're going to think that you're talking to a human, and you're not going to be talking to a human. You're going to be talking to a AI bot. Yeah, that's been trained using all these live chats and the interactions they have to try and train it. But you're going to understand that you're not talking to, there's going to be some responses that you're going to realize, hold on, this ain't a real person, because this don't make no sense. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, no matter how good AI can get, it doesn't have the human touch. And don't get me wrong, AI is great and wonderful for many things. So yeah, we're not impressed. So Argos have now said they've escalated it. The item has never been fit for purpose since the day it was delivered. And Hotpoint are very aware of that. I've also left a very stink review on Trustpilot on Hotpoint. Anyway, so it's been a bit of a stressful morning. Added with the fact that I had Pigeon Gate 2 happen on my balcony yesterday. I will insert the footage here. Just about to sit down to enjoy my poke bowl for lunch, and I see the netting on my balcony going mad. Do you want to know why it's going mad? Let me show you. How in the absolute flip did this here pigeon find himself tangled up in the net? I don't know. You see me in this balcony, I'm done with it. I got the netting to keep you flippers out. At this point, I don't even understand. Now I gotta wait for Kai to come home from college so that I can try and release this damn bird. So I am just all tapped out of foolishness at the moment, and it is now 3:15. We have chosen the worst time to go shopping. The roads are I don't know what is going on around here, but there's bare traffic. It is chock-a-block. This roundabout, I don't like it because people just come across. I don't know why they put the lights there, but there's no lights here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't make any sense. They should put lights there.
And then you would.
You see, this is the things that they should be using AI for, to test how much traffic is on the road and to when to change the lights based on whether the road is blocked. That would be a good indication for AI, but no. You want to use AI to piss people off, yeah, when they want to contact you but they want a refund, and all you seem to be doing is this, that and the other. I tell you what, if you're looking for a washing machine, don't buy Hotpoint. And I bet you somebody's going to come in the comments and go, I've always bought Hotpoint and there never been an issue. Maybe back in the day they was bang on. Right now they're full of and I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But anyway,